Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we were working on questing. Specifically, we were looking at a lot of the... where is it? Zeta? Yes. We were looking at a lot of the Mine Factory Reloaded quests and just kind of working on all of that as best we can. And, well, waiting on getting more EMC. Also more Neutronium, which we're currently at 7 ingots worth, which is a good bit, actually. We're going to continue working on this as we kind of go. But today, as you can see, I have been doing some building. So, built up a little bit of a structure over here. And this is for what will eventually be mob spawning. I'm going to probably end up destroying this tower. We'll kind of see, though. I still want to have something automatically killing things, but we might change things up a little bit. We'll see. So, there is also some building that that I did in the last millennium. So, I want to show that off as well. First of all, I have made all the farms for all the seeds, missing a little bit of dirt and a little bit of other stuff. I don't know what to do about the Minicio seeds, so we might do a big farm at the end if we want, but this is everything we need for all the seeds. I've set up some of them, but I haven't really bothered getting more water stuff and all that kind of stuff. Infinite water might be something... How bad is the infinite water? EMC-wise. Oh, it's only like 4,000. Yeah, so that's really easy. We'll probably make one for each. I don't know that we'll do one for each farm. We could. We could put a tank here. I don't know. I think we'll do it like this and just do this every single like farm, so 4 more times. But I'm still working on this. It's not that important. And then this will be the cow area. So as you can see, I have it set up for multiple cows and multiple cow types. This is all the cows that I've captured and all that kind of fun stuff. We're going to try to be looking for one specific one today. And then the other thing that we're going to do is we're probably going to use a lot of ender tanks and a lot of drums to just store the liquids and whatnot. So like these drums will eventually want to kind of clear out and whatnot. So in fact, let's just go ahead and break those, and yeah, we'll keep this over here. But for right now, what we can do is once we need a lot of stuff, all we have to do is come over and like set up more machines and just set up some automation with it. So it's not a big deal. Anyways, all of these, pretty much all the drums we're gonna be putting somewhere else, just to kind of clean things up. And eventually I will set up so that there are no torches. We'll have only glowstone, painted glowstone everywhere with conduit facades, but that'll be, or rather the painting machine. We don't need the facades, we just need to paint all the stuff up. That's something we'll worry about later as well. So if you saw in my inventory, I currently have an octuple compressed cobblestone, which is not the same one as this one in the chest that I'm keeping. So we are going to be starting off making bedrockium today. Bedrockium is super useful, but the only way to get it is to smelt up octuple compressed cobblestone. Now, I'm keeping one extra piece of octuple compressed cobblestone for something later. This is a wonderful way to get a lot of EMC, because bedrockium is actually only less than 1 million each. And the reason for that is because the recipe, there is another recipe of how you can get bedrockium. But because we're in Kappa mode, we can't do that. So let's get our first piece of bedrockium. And the very first thing we're going to do is duplicate it. Also, it gives you like super duper slowness. So we now have 5 blocks of bedrockium. We're going to keep 1 in here. And I believe this is some quests in the Gamma. So we're going to try to finish up Gamma as well. So we need bedrockium ingots, and then a bedrockium drum. So the bedrockium drums do require a cauldron and some gold weighted pressure plates, but otherwise they're pretty easy. Now they are expensive, but who cares? And today I think we're gonna take the center left if we have to, but the center reward bags. So let's duplicate this guy as well, and just so that we have some extra stuff like that. Alright, cool. So we have a greater reward bag. We'll get to those later. Alright, so that is another quest completed. We've already gone to the last millennium. We'll need to go to the deep dark at some point, but that's not something I'm super worried about right now. So what was this one? Ooh, epic. Cool. So what else do we have in here? We need to make hyper energy transfer nodes. So that is the next thing on the list. Transfer node hyper energy, which requires transfer node energies. So we have 4 transfer node energies. I want to go ahead and duplicate one of these, because I don't think I did before. And we need a single piece of bedrockium. And this will allow us to make the hyper transfer nodes. So just put that in there, like so. And it's pretty quick, but this will allow us to make, well, better stuff, better generators. So again, center. And then we can make the culinary generator times 64. But before we do that, we need to put that in there. Grab some transfer nodes energies that we no longer need. Let's grab, I guess, some nether stars. Also, I don't know why it's lagging so much. It seems to be random, but we just need, like, I want to save one of these because eventually we might want them. I don't know if they're super useful for anything else other than making the generators, but we're going to want at least 2 of them. So we have a culinary generator times 8. We got another epic reward bag, by the way. So we just need to get a couple more of these. And then we can create the culinary generator times 64, which is another quest right here. I guess we'll take the right one on that one. So that is yet another quest. We got a greater reward bag. And this generator I don't really care about, but I want another of the hyper energy, because what we're going to do, we're going to pop down here and we're going to break all of these guys. So I brought over a couple other ones. No big deal. But I want to break all this stuff. And we're going to make 2 new generators. So I guess we can just do this. That should be enough. And we can do recipe. Actually, let's just throw that guy in there and do that. So we have 2 of these generators now. We can clean our inventory up a little bit and then just place these guys like so, and this will produce a lot more power. So this produces 2,560 RF per tick. So that should keep us powered for quite a while. Until we need to get a ton of power. But that's not a big deal for us right now. So with that taken care of, we're going to kind of leave this all to just set for now. The Portal of the Deep Dark requires a lot of octuple compressed cobblestone and bedrock, which requires a bunch of bedrockium. Now we can also make bedrock for, there is one other recipe we're going to need it for, which is the transmutation table. But we're nowhere near ready to do that. We need infinity stars and, well, mostly the infinity stars and a lot of other things. So that's not too much of a concern right now. Alright, and then angel rings. Only one of these we can do. I usually do the golden wings, I think. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, but that's something we could probably make, but I don't really have much reason to right now. So I'm not going to worry about it. Same with the Ender Quarry. We can make the Ender Quarry now, but I'm not going to worry about that today. I'd rather start looking at getting 2 pink slime crystals, which we're going to need the Slaughterhouse for. So the Slaughterhouse, we're going to need one of these. We're also going to want our mob spawner, our auto spawner, which I believe is in here. And I actually want to duplicate this guy. If we haven't already. Nope, we haven't. Alright, cool. So, what we are going to do is we're going to set up a little bit of a spawning area. What kind of... I guess we could use heart glass. I guess let's just get some normal glass. And we can always chisel it, so... Let's get like a stack of glass. We'll get some cobblestone. I want a pretty block. Let's grab our chisel. And I want something that's like bricky. We have Botania. We do have Z-tones, which gives us a lot of bricks, I think. Don't we have Z-tones? I swear I just saw it. Yeah, so this gives us a lot of blocks that we could use. I don't know that I really want to use any of them, but there is a lot of stuff. So at chisel, is there anything cool that we can use that's not like cobblestone? Let's get fancier than that. I mean, we could use nether brick. Nether brick has some cool textures, but I don't think I want to use that. Purple blocks. I just want something that's going to look kind of nice and not just completely awful. Let's look up just bricks and see if there is anything. Essence bricks. I mean, these are pretty cool. Essence stone. I think we can handle that. Just take that out. And nah, I don't think so. Never mind. These are cool though. Could do the purple or the I don't know. Ooh, this is a really cool. Do we have any purple dye? We do. You know what? I can grab a bunch of Minicio very easily. We just gotta wait for a piece of Minicio to come in. Oh no, it doesn't have EMC. Alright, let's make a little bit more of this stuff. And we don't need that much, to be honest. So we'll put that in there. We just need dye essence to make purple, which I can't think of how to do that off the top of my head. It's like that. Let's get like a stack of purple dye, because why not? And do this. And can't we turn these into other things? Yes, we can. It looks... I kind of like this one. Alright, so this is what we're going to go with. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a little bit of a structure down here. Turn off our magnet for right now. But we're going to want quite a few structures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so is this the size I want? Let's see. So if we put 1, we're going to want to make sure F7 says nothing is wrong. These give off... Oh, these give off light. That's good to know. And that's also really, like, convenient, because I don't have to light this up. Alright, so if we put a mob spawner right here, and we put a slaughterhouse right here. Nope, not that way. This way. What are the areas of that? So what we want to do, and we're going to want the fluid cow. We're going to want... it needs to be bigger. Because the mob spawner is a larger range. And a little bit of lag. Oh well. This doesn't have to be super duper, like, efficient. So let's pick up this stuff. And I believe it is... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here will be square. Like, it will not go in that corner. Okay. And then we can just place blocks here and here. You know what, let's move it back 1. Because here's the other thing, is if it spawns in the wall, we don't actually care. So we want, whoops. We want it to be like here. So it spawns in the wall, or tries to. That way we don't have to worry about things. So that goes there. Okay. And this is not too bad. Let's go get some smoky quartz, and let's grab... Actually, I don't think we need much of anything else. So we're basically going to be preventing it from spawning too much into the we want to prevent the spawns, basically. We don't want this to be full area. So put the slaughterhouse not there. Put the not there. Slaughterhouse there. And it won't have the perfect range, but that's okay. Things will wander, especially because this is going to be passive mobs. We put this in here, and here is the thing. We're going to build this guy up to the ceiling. Or maybe not. But we have our chisel. Let's get some good glass. What? Steel frame, stone frame, bubble glass. I usually like the bubble glass. Let's go with borderless. And this is literally just for decorations. So we'll want to do... We'll actually want... Let's turn this on for a second. Break this. Break this. So unfortunately I can't really put too much stuff. Like, I can't keep the magnet on that long. Things messed up. Why did things go there? That is really strange. Oh, right, because I did things. Alright, let's just turn this stuff off. And I have used the essence bricks before. Huh, I didn't realize that. I'll deal with that later. It's not that big of a deal. We can also come back here and turn this guy off for right now, so things shouldn't spawn too much. Like, things will spawn, but they shouldn't do too much. So we're gonna want glass, like so. And, you know what, let's just go from there. Just bring this across. And we're gonna need more bricks. That's okay though. I guess let's put the borderless glass here as well, because why not? And let's do the borderless glass all the way around. I think that'll look nice. Now the only thing is we will probably want some sort of entrance to this. So I think we'll do a... Do we want to do a door? I think a door will be fine. Let's just do a door right here. And we'll get a door. That won't be a problem. So, put this stuff there. Let's grab the Minicio. And unfortunately, like, we can't really do much about getting more Minicio, at least not easily. So let's make more of this stuff. Turn it purple. And then we can turn it into bricks. And from there we'll be good. So let's get a door. And I guess let's just look up planks. Cool. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to spawn in fluid cows. Now here's the thing about the fluid cows. I'm looking for a couple still. There's a few certain fluid cows I'd like to get, and if I can, that would be awesome. You know, for the time being, on to activate. So this should not work anymore. Let's go ahead and just let it sit there for a bit. And I know it's going to be noisy, but we'll push everything back down so we can get a lot of stuff. So I can get some more Minicio. Now the question is this going to... It's not going to be enough bricks. Alright, so we'll want the door like so, just so we can get in there and access things. And honestly, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So the next thing to do is figure out where... Right there, we'll put a torch. And then we can fill that in. Alright, cool. So we'll want some conduits. We're going to need conduits for a couple of different things. One, we're going to need essence. So we're going to need power. We're going to need ender energy. And we actually don't need any items. So let's get some more ender fluid. That's enough. We do have those saved, right? Yes. Alright, so this guy is going to be... Let's go ahead and put essence drum right there. And again, we'll get facades and all that fun stuff. But that's later. We'll worry about it once we get there. But this guy is going to require ender fluid conduits. And this guy is also. And we're going to do something like this. This is going to be extract, always active. This is going to be insert. And this will be extract, always active. But basically we'll just set this up so that we can get essence in here. Let's take that out for just the time being, because we're going to get fluid counts. So these guys are what we want. We're going to be killing them for both meat and pink slime. So we're going to want a lever, and we're going to want 2 drums. That should be fine. We're only going to place 1 drum right now. Yeah, let's place just 1 drum right now. And then we need a little bit more Municio stuff, which I have in my inventory. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the rest of the stones that we need. What are they called? Bricks? Essence bricks. Alright, so we need this. And these look really cool. Like, I can't deny that this is probably one of the cooler blocks in the game. At least that I've discovered so far. Okay. So that is all we need there. And then the only other thing we're going to need is power. Which we could just put a tesseract over here. That would work just fine. Man, yeah, this looks really cool. That was a weird way of saying yeah and man. So we can put this on here. And then what we can do is I can kind of adjust what's in there, and we can even change the automatic stuff that's like, maybe we want to spawn something else in, you know? We can do that. So I guess, let's see. I know there's power there. We could just put another tesseract down here to get power, and I think that's what we're gonna do, just to make things easier. So tesseracts, and then what we can do later, if we so choose, is we can just use ender tanks to make sure that fluids get to where they need to go. So this one is going to be main. It's going to be receiving energy. And for right now, we want this guy to be off. So it has a little bit of heat that's going to put in there. And let's put that back in there. We'll want another lever for this guy as well. So let's get another lever. But once we get a little bit of pink slime, and I want to turn the slaughterhouse off because I want to see what we can get. And then if we get something I want, I capture it. So we have blazing pyrotheum, bacterial sludge, gasoline, molten brass, manulin. Most of the stuff I don't care about. I'm looking specifically for a green cow that has that will give us what is it called? The experience, liquid XP. So this will eventually get us pink slime. It might already have some pink slime in it. Put that there. No, that is meat. So what we can do is grab some conduits. And just for now, we can do this. Insert. Extract. Always active. Does it have anything else? No. Okay. Let's go push. Yeah, so that will do that. Yeah, pink slime is just gathered from. It's fairly rare, but it is gathered from just killing things with the Slaughterhouse. So I can't prioritize liquids or anything like that. That's okay. Can I filter? I can. So if we can get a bucket of meat, I can filter that so it's only meat. So bucket, that's disgusting sounding. Getting a bucket of meat. But, I mean, this will work. Do we have a bucket of meat? So we want to whitelist meat. And here, we want to blacklist meat. Easy enough. And something I will probably end up doing is putting some, we'll get some redstone conduit run so we can do this over here nice and easily. But we'll just let this spawn in. We have a good bit of essence, and I just want to get some pink slime, so liquefied emeralds. Not what I want. Molten lead, we'll just put him over there. So yeah, as you can see, there's going to be a lot of different cows. I'm going to kind of hang out in here between episodes and see if I can't get the liquid XP one. Because if I can, we can set it up so we can get a bunch of XP so that we can make a bunch of stuff that we want. Which is why I'm using the cows. Light oil, biofuel. So that's kind of the idea with this, and we've already gotten a little bit of pink slime. We'll get to that in just a second. What are you, jelly cryothium? I don't know if we'll need them. But, so we can just let that run. We have a good bit of essence. And we have 200 millibuckets of pink slime. So let's just let that run, and we'll do some other stuff. So meat we can use in a meat packer. That is what we'll need. So let's go ahead and put bucket back there. And let's get, I believe the meat packer is on the list of quest items, quest things to do. We're going to want those conduits. I don't think we've made a meat packer yet. No. I believe it's probably in the next, no. Okay, it doesn't talk about it. But we're going to make a meat packer. So let's get that. The meat packer is not that difficult. We're going to need some bricks. So let's get that going. And then we're going to need some fire water. Which, to be perfectly honest, should not be an issue to get because of, well, fluid cows. So let's just drop down here and see if we can't get some fire water cows to spawn in, and then we'll deal with that. So molten fairy, molten brass, liquid crystallized water, frozen water, essence. You know, I don't know for, I think we have an essence cow, but I don't know for sure. Can't manual lava. Yeah, like I said, to come in here and just grab a couple of different cows would not be an issue, really, ever. Silver, biodiesel, diesel. Alright, let's turn that off for a second. Let's clear out these cows. And, you know, let's... music and sounds, hostile creatures. Alright, that's better. So, we'll just kill these guys. A bunch of them will die in, like, a couple of seconds. We'll get a ton of pink slime and meat. And once we get one bucket of pink slime, we're going to do something kind of cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Diesel is not necessarily a bad thing to have. But... yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something about these guys. Get some conveyor belts or fans or something. But just kind of push them towards the meat packer, or the slaughterhouse, that's what it's called. Alright. So, or we can just slaughter them ourselves. So I just want to see if we can get a firewater. I've seen so many firewater cows in the past, so liquid nitrogen, jelly cryothium. I realize the meat packers, or the slaughterhouse is still on. We're doing this so we can get the meat packer. So we have diesel, essence, okay. So this is going to start spawning. Creosote oil, destabilized redstone. That's actually something I'd like to have. Kerosene, molten glass, molten silver, another molten glass, mana infused. What are you? Blazing pyrotheum. Sure, we'll take you. Creosote, nutrient distillation. There will be a lot of cows, but I think firewater ones are like a little bit redder than these two. Ooh, what are you? Liquid nitrogen. So I'm going to be working on this a lot here soon. Liquid oxygen. Just trying to get all of the different cows that I want. And, ooh, resonant ender. We'll take that one. I don't know if there's any like rarity or anything to the cows. If like certain ones are harder to find than others. Anti-venom, molten fairy, biodiesel. Okay, there was no spawn room. Anti-venom. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we can just make some firewater. It's not that bad to do, but let's go ahead and turn this guy back on. And you know what? Let's grab a piece of wheat and be really rude to all these cows. Let's throw that in there. I will fix that off camera, by the way. So let's... come on over here. Alright, cows, come on. Why don't you guys care? Just come right over here. See the wonderful wheat in my hand. And they all die. That's a little rude, but it worked. So who cares? Alright, Mr. Cow. You die the old-fashioned way. Alright, so let's get some firewater. So we can make the meat packer and start getting meat. Now we're going to need meat for, well, here soon we're going to need a lot of it for the the higher tier stuff, I think the cosmic meatballs, which we're gonna need a lot of, require meat. So fire water is made blaze powder and redstone with hooch in a vat, and the hooch is sugar and wheat with water. So wheat, sugar, blaze powder, and redstone. We have 44 destabilized redstone crystals rather. So let's get those in there. Cool. So the vat, we're gonna need to start off with wheat and sugar, and then we're gonna need some water, which didn't I have? Let's just break that for a second. Where can I guess we can get water from right here. And that's not enough. I think we need 3 buckets to get 1 bucket of hooch. Yeah, so there it goes. And it made a little bit less than that. So let's get more water. So there's 1.5. Let's get some more buckets. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, we'll take 2 buckets of it, and then we'll dump it. And then we can put the hooch in and get the bucket of firewater. Okay. So that's all we needed to get the meat packer. Let's put all this stuff away. And we're going to need conduits, ender energy conduits. And we have pink slime. We do. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to put... Let's just do that. We're going to put a meat packer right here. Now, I've never actually used this thing, but we're going to want a conduit. Extract. Insert. Extract is always active. Let's turn this off right now. We want to pop down here and give it some power. And it's popping the meat up in here. And we now have raw meat ingots. Alright, that is good. But what we want to do is, let's just grab a drawer, and I think it will automatically insert. So we just put this here. Yes, so it automatically inserts. We can start getting raw meat. And we've got quite a bit already, so that's good. Let's grab a bucket. And what kind of cow is that? Let's pop in here. Resonant Ender, liquefied emerald. Let's grab that one. Plenty of different things. But, hey, hooch. We just needed that. Alright, let's get out of here. And what we can do is we can go ahead and turn this back on. We're going to grab a bucket of pink slime. And then we're also going to want a safari net. So safari net, one of the good ones. So safari net is like so. Let's put that away and put the cow in there. Okay. So this we can do a little bit of ways. So let's just come over here. And we put the pink slime right here in the world. And in a little bit, it doesn't take too long usually, it will turn into an actual pink slime. One that we can kill for pink slime balls. However, we're going to capture it and summon it in. Cool. So that's all we needed there. And now let's come down here. Let's turn off this. Ooh, lag spike. Seared stone, is there anything that looks good? Let's push all these guys kind of towards the center. So yeah, I don't know if we can get liquid XP from a cow, but we're gonna try. But yeah, so once that cow's dead, we're gonna turn this guy off. And then we're gonna start summoning in pink slimes. And we can just kill pink slimes. This is a quest that's gonna allow us to get to the laser drill and the laser drill prechargers. But just a matter of killing these guys. We're gonna get slime pearls as well. Oops, lag spike, wow. Lots of lag spikes. Let's go ahead and turn this off. We have quite a bit of pink slime. And slime pearls, cool. So I will probably put a chest down there. But we can summon in anything we want, anytime we want, and all that fun stuff. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. But the pink slime balls we can turn into... is that what we want? Pink slime crystals are the blocks, yes. So we can do this. Come down here, cook it up. I don't know why my frame rate is just completely tanking. But pink slime crystal. There's that. Let's take this one. And we have a basic. Alright. So the pink slime crystal is super duper useful. We're going to need it for, well, infinity catalysts. As well as the laser drill precharger. But yeah, so that's not too terrible. Let's get rid of most of the stuff in our inventory. And I think we're going to go ahead and call the episode here for today. So I'm going to clean up some stuff. And then next time, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do right off the bat. So one of the big things is we need to get liquid XP. More of this stuff. And I don't know if I can get a cow from that. I guess I'll look into it. If I can get a cow, then that's perfect. Otherwise, I might see if there's a way to turn essence back into liquid XP or what. But we have some reward bags to open. We have a basic, which is pretty useless. We have 2 graders, bunch of glass, spectre glass specifically. This stuff is actually not that good to have because it's unbreakable. Amulet of Growth, that's kind of cool. And then we have 2 epics. A chaos ingot. Oh man, that's good. So that's what it takes to make a chaos ingot. Lots of infinity ingots, palladium crystals, chaos catalysts, and chaotic cores. The uses of this, we can use it to make the creative energy, if we had a lot of them. Creative steam generator from big reactors. The Sword of the Cosmos, which is amazing. Creative portable tank. Creative compressor. So yeah, it's used for a lot of the creative items. We're gonna need a lot of those later. And our other epic is cobblestone framework. Okay, nothing that we don't already have. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time we are going to continue kind of going through the quests and figuring out what all we can do. If we can get more of these guys, that'd be awesome, but we'll kind of see and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!